I recently took a vacation and went to the beach with my family. We hit the road early in the morning, but traffic was already building up, which immediately gave me a bad feeling about what lay ahead. And sure enough, the beach was overrun with tourists. Between the traffic, the crowds, the noise, and the skyrocketing hotel prices, not to mention the long lines for everything from bathrooms to restaurants, the trip was far from enjoyable. As a Chinese, I want to talk about why our tourists are always so crowded. Moreover, if you are planning to visit China, I'll share some tips on how to avoid these crowds. One of the main reasons for the crowding is the way holidays are scheduled in China. People typically get 3 to 5 days off for public holidays, such as the Labor Day and National Day. Normally, everyone's busy with work and doesn't have time to travel, so they take advantage of these public holidays. Since these holidays are nationwide, everyone's travel time coincides, naturally leading to significant crowding. Additionally, as office workers, we don't have the flexibility to take vacations wherever we wish, and most companies don't have an annual leave system. Even in companies that do provide annual leave, it's rare for employees to use this time to travel. For example, my company offers 5 days of annual leave, which we often use in conjunction with public holidays. If there's a 5-day public holiday, I might use 2 days of my annual leave to extend it to a 7-day break. This allows me to spend more time at home and avoid peak travel periods by going home early. In China, using annual leave to travel is impractical. Making such a request might seem too bold, and it's likely that the boss wouldn't approve. Another point to consider is coordinating the schedules of family members. I have friends who are freelancers and don't have regular office hours, so theoretically they can travel whenever they want. However, if they are married and the spouse works a regular job, it becomes much harder to find common free time. Interestingly, even if neither spouse is working and they both have plenty of free time, the children might still be in school. Obviously, we can't just pull the kids out of school for a trip. This makes planning a family vacation is more complex and challenging. So if you are planning to visit China, I would recommend avoiding public holidays like Labor Day, National Day, and Chinese New Year. Summer vacation is also not the best time for a visit, since it's when students are out of school. Many parents take their children on trips during this period, and college students also take the opportunity to travel. Popular tourist spots are usually overcrowded at these times. Next, I recommend that when you visit China, don't just stick to the popular cities or tourist spots. In fact, many second-tier and smaller cities are also great places to explore. Over the past few years, there has been extensive infrastructure development across China, significantly improving the transportation, roads, and urban appearance of these smaller cities, while still preserving the natural environments. These cities have fewer people and a slower pace of life, making them very livable, while offering modern conveniences. If you are traveling to China, I suggest visiting these smaller cities. They are sure to surprise and delight you.